Howdy y'all, welcome back to my channel. This is Kfierce IRL, where I'm taking abandoned family land and turning it into my future homestead. And so make sure to hit that subscribe button, it really helps me out. Give this video a thumbs up and let me know what's the coolest thing you like that I'm showing off today. So everybody keeps asking, where are your updates? What are you up to on the land? Why haven't you made more videos? And to be honest, I probably should have made more videos, but I haven't really been doing much. As you can see, a lot of this is still overgrown. A lot of it that I want to do on the land, I pretty much am going to wait till fall because I can spend, days cleaning all of this up. Just have to clean it all back up in a couple more days because they grow like wildfire right now. But, I do want to give some overall updates. My apple tree. You can see the apples, they're growing. Here in about a month or so, they should explode in size, they say. So, ignore the neighbor's dogs, they like to bark at me. And then, of course, we have our lovely grow out of poison ivy right there, which come fall, I will take care of. And then, as you can see here, maybe here, I'll get a better view, but you can see all these gorgeous little often mistaken as mimosa flowers for a mimosa tree, but in reality, it's called a Persian silk tree, in which you make a happy time tea from the cute little pink blossoms. So make sure to stay tuned for that video. And as you can see, I've been doing a little bit of mowing. I use a hand push mower up here, no electricity, no gas, and it just mows this little spot. And then I've been trying to slowly work my way up to get me more and more front yard space. And as you can see right here, I got to do some picking later, but blackberries are now coming in. And let me tell you what, I love blackberries. So those are super exciting. And then we'll come over here to the other end of the property where, as I said, ignore my neighbor's dogs. But this is my black walnut tree. And as you can see, the black walnuts are slowly growing in. They're super exciting. And then coming over here to the very edge of the property, you can see the black cherries that are growing in. They're just small little cherries right now, but they're slowly growing in. And a lot of this upper canopy up here is going to be a lot of wild black cherries. So we'll see how those go. This is what was my black raspberry patch. You can see we have all of this lovely new growth coming in for next year. I got to go through and I got to clean this out and tame this down and get this ready. Got to go tame this down and get this ready for next year. I swear cars want to come every time I'm trying to record. This makes like the fourth time I've tried to record this and a car is driven by. But as you can see, there's a lot of fresh growth. All the black raspberries have died off, but you know what? That's fine. Now I just moved from over there down my path over here because I wanted to get a close-up of this Persian silk so you guys could see the tree. But this is the understory. It is super tall. As you can see, it's literally as tall as the old building here. But I'm definitely going to have a video coming out soon. But as you can see, look at these gorgeous flowers. They're so pretty. And they make a delicious tea that just makes you happy. And as far as I know, this tree was planted by my great-grandmother. And has the best smell. You want a great smelling tree on your property. Although I hear it's invasive, it's still a great tree, and I'm definitely going to be keeping this one. So it's definitely been around for a long time. Once upon a time, there was one on this side, and they kind of like cascaded in the middle and made like an arch, apparently. But you know, now let's move on to the backyard, shall we? Okay, and so now we're in the backyard, And these are my autumn olives or silverberry bushes. And I got my solar panels out, getting sun. And as you can see, they're actually starting to form berries. I'm super excited. I'm excited to try them. I've heard a lot of mixed things about them. But let me see if I can pick one to show you the cool thing about them. Ugh. Or see if we can get real close. You can see they've got these little silvery dots, and that's why they're called silverberries. So the darker they are, the better they taste from what I hear. But I also hear that a lot of them you have to wait for the frost. That little one is like well processed above all the others right now. But now moving to the other side of the bus, you can see I've got a lot more blackberries to pick there. That blackberry bush is coming in. And one thing I've been taking full advantage of, ignore my cans. I've been picking those up when I walk my dog on the side of the road. Those are what other people thrown out. But we have what's called wineberry. And you can see I picked a lot of wineberries off this bush. And this one's growing big. But I absolutely love these berries. Here's a good cluster of them I haven't picked yet. They're literally so delicious, but they're so sticky to touch. And that's when you know they're ripe. They're so sweet, but they're sticky. And then going back into the overgrown backyard, we'll stop by my little tomato plant. Look, that one's growing a nice little tomato, and then this one's got a whole bunch of tomatoes. I really need to clean out a bit over here, do some weeding and whatnot. But as you can see, I've got all kinds of blackberries over here I gotta pick. This is my little blackberry area, and I love the fact that it's blackberry season. Blackberries are one of my favorite berries, so I'm so glad to have those. And then coming over here, as you can see, there's more wineberries over here. They're kind of hog wild, kind of letting them do their own thing right now. But that's a good portion of what I'm doing here is over the summertime, I'm kind of letting it do its own thing. And then come fall, we're doing a big clean out. So come fall, there's going to be a lot more videos of me doing a lot more work. But right now, a lot of it is me just learning what's what, identifying everything, and just kind of just enjoying nature, you know? Now, moving on into the backyard, I'm not actually going to go too much into the backyard right now because, yes, I do have a black bear that lives somewhere down there. I'm not quite sure where he lives down there, but he definitely makes frequent visits up here. In fact, one time I was sitting there, sitting on the toilet, and made eye contact with him, and that was kind of awkward, you know? But, you know, it's getting nice and grown. As much as I'd love to go mushroom hunting down there, that's not happening. But coming over here to the other part of the backyard, you can see, maybe not through the sun, but that black walnut tree and that black walnut tree and that black walnut tree are in full bloom, full going. They all produce some black walnuts, which we'll be able to get soon. And I love the fact that this one is literally like on the ground. Like, it fell over, but you know what? It ain't stopping it from producing black walnuts. So I'll say black raspberries. I've been in black raspberry season, don't judge me. And then as you can see here, we have all of these pawpaws. But the sad thing about it is none of these pawpaws are producing fruit. And I think a lot of that is because from what I've learned, all of this is one massive pawpaw tree under the ground. Like it's basically kind of like rerouted itself and came back up to produce more trees. And since all of these are technically the same pawpaw tree, they can't cross-pollinate. As you can see, we've got more coming in, and so that's how this tree has basically been reproducing over here. So definitely going to be trying to grow me a new bunch of pawpaw trees, maybe a couple of new pawpaw trees to give it some versatility and be able to cross-pollinate and maybe take out some of them. Haven't really figured that out yet and hadn't really got that far yet. And you can see over here, it's really overgrown. I don't know where I guess I missed all the May fruit, the May apples that was growing. But yeah, so this is the update for, this is my, I guess, summer tour of my abandoned land. So I'll have some videos coming out soon, don't worry. And until the next one, make sure to like and comment and subscribe. It really helps me out. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers on this channel, so share with all your friends. Really help me out, and it'll allow me to do more things more faster, basically. But until the next video, I will see you guys later. Bye.